we live?
Good evening, and welcome to Rock Bottom, RMIT's live late-night variety show created by a bunch of university students who really should know better. I'm David Domenico, your self-appointed guide on this journey into student life, tossing aside unwashed clothes and last week's leftovers to reveal some tips and tricks on how to survive the cruelty and barbarity of university life. Now, on tonight's show, we have some very special guests, including comedians from Seemingly Evil and musical guests Mango Retreat. We've also got a bunch of brilliant segments to relieve you from your study woes and ultimately offer you an excuse to procrastinate for the next half hour during this terrible time of year. Now remember, you can tweet us throughout the show with the hashtag RBLive, and if your tweet passes a series of increasingly difficult tests, including, but not limited to, spelling and grammar check, you may even see it on screen. Now, this show is called Rock Bottom to relate to that feeling of being at the lowest of lows, the hangover, the assignment week, you barrack for Carlton. It's those moments where you've just had enough. Now, how do we combat that feeling? Well, some might run a nice hot bath with exfoliating salts, while others treat themselves to oil-drenched takeaway. I myself am a fan of cooking up a meal to take my mind off things. Though being your typical student, my options are generally limited to 2-minute noodles, cheap alcohol, and a small, sad tin of Vegemite. It's like MasterChef, if MasterChef was really depressing. Other, more normal people take it out on social media. Earlier this week, we sent out a hashtag RBMoments and got you all to share some unconventional moments when you've managed to see the silver lining in the lowest of situations. So look out for some of those responses during the show. Now, it's time to cross to Dylan Murphy in our other studio, Procrastination Station. Dylan is joined by two brave audience members who are about to be quizzed on their news knowledge. Over to you, Dylan.
Thanks, David, you big old bastard. And yes, welcome to Procrastination Station. Admittedly, not an actual station, but in fact, a place of procrastination. Now, let's play Have You Been Living Under a Rock? Allow me to introduce you to our marvellous contestants, Olivia and Jenna. Olivia likes long walks on the beach at sunset and aspires to break the Guinness World Record for the most watermelons smashed on her head within 1 minute. Her ideal situation is to be locked in a room with a big chunky dog smelling its delicious aromas until she's overwhelmed with happiness and starts crying. In her spare time, Olivia is an insect photographer and spends countless hours taking suggestive selfies in the bathroom on Snapchat and Instagram. You go, girl, and add me later. And as for her opponent, Jenna, she utterly detests long walks on the beach, instead preferring to sit in the back corner of a movie theatre, not really watching the movie, if you know what I mean. Jenna is a professional knockoff handbag saleswoman and in her spare time enjoys reading erotic graphic novels alone in dimly lit closets. Her favourite food is linguine, but hates all other Italian food and isn't really a dress kind of a girl. All right, so the game works like this. You stand either side of the rock. If you think you know the answer to the question, grab the rock immediately. Don't even hesitate. First person to grab the rock gets to answer the question. If you don't know the answer or answer incorrectly, your opponent gets the chance to steal. Any questions?
Negative.
No? Good, because there's no time. This is live. All right, hands behind your backs. First segment is breaking news. A wealthy Chinese real estate heir has caused outrage after buying what expensive gift for his pet dog? A, a Versace dog bowl, B, a Wagyu beef buffet, or C, an Apple Watch? Olivia.
A beef buffet.
Incorrect. You get a chance. Go, you get a chance.
A.
Incorrect as well. It was Apple Watch. Bad start. I'm so sorry. Yesterday it was revealed that the Teletubbies will be making a comeback to television, complete with new touchscreens on their stomachs. In the original show, What appliance was their housekeeper Nunu? Was it A, a toaster, B, a vacuum cleaner, or C, a washing machine, Olivia?
Vacuum cleaner.
That is correct. Well done, Olivia. Next question. What is the name of Johnny Depp's dogs that were illegally imported into Australia while he's been filming the latest Pirates of the Caribbean film? Was it A, Fluff and Scruff, B, Edward and Kim, or C, Boo and Pistol? Olivia.
I'm just going to go with C.
C, Boo and Pistol is absolutely correct, and they've been since escorted back to the United States in a private jet. Let's do a score check. All right. Olivia, you're on 2 points. Jenna, absolutely nothing. Doing very badly.
Thanks.
Okay, let's move on to entertainment news. Earlier this week, former Olympian Bruce Jenner introduced his transgendered self to the world on the cover of Vanity Fair magazine. What is her name? A, Sarah Jenner. They know this answer. B, Caitlyn Jenner, or C, Megan Jenner?
No, you can have it.
Give Jenner a go.
Yeah.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Absolutely correct, Jenner.
Great.
On that note, which Kardashian recently announced the pregnancy of their second child? Was it A, Kim Kardashian? I have to give you the answers.
Right.
A, Kim Kardashian, B, Kris Kardashian, or C, nobody cares?
Kim
What's the answer?
Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian is correct. Okay. At the 2015 Met Gala, singer Rihanna's dress sent social media into a flurry as people turned the garment into various food. But what colour was it? A, red, B, blue, or C, yellow?
Yellow. C.
That is completely correct. Okay, let's do a score check again. Olivia, you're on 3 points. Jenna, you're on 2 points. This is so exciting. Third and final category, obscure news. I can feel the tension already. Spanish police have arrested 3 suspects and seized 200 kilograms of cocaine that had been concealed in a shipment of what? A, pineapples, B, goats, or C, pickles? Olivia.
A, pineapples.
Absolutely correct. You are killing it. I'm sorry, Jenna, but she just is. Japan is considering installing what in their lifts for emergency situations? A, karaoke, B, toilets, or C, sushi trains? Jenna?
Karaoke.
I'm afraid that is incorrect. It was toilets, you idiot. Okay, Cadbury recently launched, a limited edition block of its dairy milk chocolate mixed with what a favourite Australian spread? A, cream cheese, B, tomato sauce, C, Vegemite.
Vegemite.
You've got it. You've got it. All right, let's do a final score check. Jenna, you're on 3 points. Olivia, you've got it on 5 points. That's fantastic. As the winner of the game, you win this amazing, slightly bigger rock. Congratulations. You can take that home, put it on your mantelpiece. As a consolation prize, you get the smaller rock. Thanks for watching. Back to you, Davo.
Thank you, Dylan. So, our first guest this evening, hold on, Brian. Brian, what are you doing? Brian, you're breaking the laws of man and nature. Go outside and think about what you've done. Actually, you can go to your room and finish studying. Don't you have that big essay due in a couple of days? Okay, all right. That's interesting. All right, run along now, but I want you to know we're going to be having a conversation about this later. All right, we're trying to record a show. Some professionalism, please. I'm so sorry. This doesn't usually happen. He must really like you. I'm sorry. Okay, let's continue. Our first guests tonight are a group of very talented comedians who are part of the Melbourne-based comedy production Seemingly Evil. Give a warm welcome to Alice, Claire and John. Welcome to Rock Bottom, guys. Thank you so much for being here.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah.
All right. Now, you're all part of the comedy group Seemingly Evil. What is so evil about you guys?
Well, when we were choosing our name, we were tossing up between a few things, and 21st Century Fox was already taken. So, yeah, we decided to kind of go for it was a reference to one of our old sketches, wasn't it?
Yeah, an in-joke.
Yeah.
Which is the basis of all of our comedy.
Yeah, relatable and marketable humour.
Absolutely. So could you tell us a little bit about your comedic style, maybe some of your favourite comedians or influences?
Yeah, we all grew up watching a lot of Monty Python.
Monty Python, all sketch shows.
Working Dog.
Working Dog, Sean McCullough, Fast Forward. The McCullough program.
Yeah, lots of Seinfeld, which I think
Seinfeld.
most comedians grew up watching Seinfeld.
Yeah. Well, it's good to see some Australians represented in there. That's good.
it's good stuff.
And how did you guys meet?
We met during the 2013 Melbourne Uni Law Review, which is this live sketch comedy show which Steve Vizard went through and other Australian comedy icons like Rob Sitch. And yeah, we've been together ever since.
Yeah, we've done a few shows. We've done a show in the Comedy Festival, Melbourne Fringe, Adelaide Fringe. Yeah.
Fantastic. Now, the show is called Rock Bottom. Do you guys have any rock bottom moments that you might like to share?
Yeah, I have one. Have you heard of a movie called The Hangover? Has anyone heard of that?
Yeah.
Has anyone heard of the role of Alan? Yeah, I was up for that, but like this guy beat me, so
Yeah.
that's pretty bad moment.
Robbed.
Yeah.
There's a rock bottom moment for you. Didn't quite grab it. Oh, that's not good. So when can people see you perform next?
Well, we have heaps of social media stuff, so find Seemingly Evil on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Alice has a show coming up in
September at the Melbourne Fringe called...
That's what's that?
It's a cabaret, a one-woman cabaret thing, like Tim Minchin, but a bit more female and me.
And what's it called, Alice? What's it called?
It's called Malice,
There you go.
Oh, that's her name.
which is also a pun.
All right, fantastic. Now, I believe that you guys have something prepared for us tonight.
We sure
We do. We have a few sketches for you.
All right, take it away.
Thanks. Oh, mate, you will not believe what happened to me last night.
Mate, I have the feeling I'm about to be shocked.
Yeah, mate, too right. I was walking this chick back to her car after a party. She was fucking bangable. I was making her laugh and shit and things were going great. And then I asked her for her number and she told me she had a boyfriend.
Whoa. Hang on. She found a boyfriend as you were walking her to the car.
Nah, mate, that's the thing. She had one the whole time.
What? She had a conversation with you and had no intention of sleeping with you.
Yeah, mate.
That's just misleading.
Yeah, misleading and sexist, fucking bitch.
All women are the same. The other day, right, I bought this chick a drink, right, and I asked her to suck my dick, and she wouldn't do it.
After one whole drink?
After one whole drink.
I mean, what did she think you were buying her a drink for?
Mate, you should have paid me back for that drink sexually.
Yeah, if you bought me a drink, I'd suck your dick.
Well, I bought you that one. Women, am I right?
Oh, you're not wrong.
They just don't want to be with nice guys
We
like
are
us.
so fucking nice, right? This girl I was seeing, right, I bring her coffee right to her front door. Of course, she never told me her address or anything, but I thought the slap in the face she gave me was a bit of a slap in the face.
What?
Yeah,
That
mate.
is bullshit. You know, this chick I was seeing, right, I brought her dinner to her house, and she was all like, how'd you get in the front door?
Oh.
Why is me mother duct taped to a chair?
Oh.
How'd you know I like filet mignon? Rah, rah, rah.
Yeah, mate. It's like I was walking down the street the other day, right? I saw this chick walking in the opposite direction. We made direct eye contact. I thought she was going to whack her tit out right there, but she just kept walking.
What? Are you pulling my leg?
She wasn't pulling mine, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I know what you mean.
I'm talking about my dick.
So how you been, mate?
Yeah, mate. Single and alone.
Same.
So here we are again. Me alone, reheating a pot roast that went cold hours ago. Him. What can I say about him? We fell in love young. What do you know about life at 37? Let alone love. Love! Ha! Our love is like this roast. It was warm once, but now it's cold, dry, black. Oh, it actually needs more cooking. Damn roast. Oh, well, look at the cat dragged in.
I could tell by the tone of her voice that we're going to have at it again tonight.
We're gonna have at it again tonight.
See? Her releasing the anger bottled long ago, me completely numb on the inside, the pot roast obviously undercooked. You come home expecting more from a pot roast, but maybe I expect too much of my roasts, of my women.
Where have you been this time? Haven't heard from you in days.
Can a man be late a few days, reeking of sweat, alcohol, and women's perfume without being accused of adultery?
He was always using big words. Adultery, power of attorney, chlamydia. The romance of Scrabble Saturdays quickly faded. You know, I should have listened to my mother. She told me men are like shoes. Try them on for size, but then go online and buy them cheaper on eBay. Well, the roast will be a while longer. I'll make you some eggs to tide you over. How do you want them?
You know I like my eggs the way I like my women. Fried enough to hold their shape, runny enough to dunk my bread into. A glass of orange juice on the side, maybe the paper. I forgot the analogy some time ago. Scrambled.
That's that sort of sweet talk that got us into this mess.
Mess? You call this a mess? We have a life together, a dog, a family, a Filipino family living in our basement, but they're ours.
They're our mates.
And you're tearing us apart. Think of the effect your actions are having on poor Paolo and Nenita and Mr. Woofers. Poor little Mr. Woofers. That reminds me, I have to pay the dog and walk the maid.
Mr. John, I finished tailoring your slacks, but the pipes, they leak down on my
Good
helmet.
job, Nenita. Looks like you earned that $1.75 this month.
When I come to this country, never did I think I would be working for such place.
Oh, Nenita! My slacks aren't going to iron themselves.
Yes, but I was doing the thing.
No. That's our thing.
This isn't living. I was better off without you.
Ah, stop complaining. We have a home together.
The home is more than bricks and mortar.
Don't you think I know that? It's plaster and carpet and timber and love.
What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more.
Do you remember the last time we made love?
Ah, let me make you a drink.
I want you to make me a woman.
I'll need more gin.
Marriage is like a roast, and we need more heat.
Maybe I need a new oven. My roast is lonely.
My oven is fertile. Do you remember the way you used to look at me? Oh, fuck the roast. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God.
Beep, beep, beep. She was playing our song, that beautiful smoke alarm melody. Her words set a fire deep in my kitchen, much like the actual fire in the kitchenette. And as the flames consumed our countertops and personal possessions, it all started coming back to me. The fire, the passion. Well, the fire.
I think my back's on fire.
I bet you say that to all the boys.
I bet you do, too.
I don't know, do you just want to watch a movie or something?
Yeah, all right. Wedding Crashers is on.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you reports of strange lights appearing over the city tonight. Police have advised citizens to remain in their homes, close windows and doors, and arm themselves with whatever weapons they have.
Oh, I think the popcorn's ready.
I'll get it. Hello, Earth female. I have returned with popped corn. Come, let us manipulate each other's genitals and exchange reproductive fluid.
Someone's a bit excited.
Yes, I am adequately stimulated.
Okay, but can we finish the movie first?
No, we have much to manipulate. Come, let us depart to the dormitories. Do not bring weapons.
You know what? Vince Vaughn really does just play the same character in every movie.
The one who you call Vince Vaughn is irrelevant to the reproductive process. The gratification offered by petty cinematic trifles pales in comparison to genital fruition.
I thought you wanted to watch this.
Not as much as I'd like to engage your ovum. Now, we must depart. By the way, we should tell your friend, President Obama, to come over for libations and the exchange of bodily vessels and military access codes.
Sorry, babe?
I mean, for pingers. Yes, pingers.
Oh, God, it's 9:30. We've got to get going if we're going to make that reservation.
Reservation?
You know what day it is, right?
Independence Day?
No, it's our anniversary and you've forgotten again and you don't know anything about me. That's fine.
That, Earth female, is nonsense.
Oh, yeah? Prove it.
You're born in September 1992. Currently, your temperature is elevated, your cervix is soft and high, and its mucus clear and viscous, which means ovulation is upon us. Come, we must depart before it's too late.
Aw, baby, I knew that you cared.
Yes, let's have sex.
No, I'm feeling pretty gross tonight, so I better not.
Honey, if this role play is going to work...
Thank you. We've been Seemingly Evil Productions. Likes on Facebook. We'll see ya.
Thanks, guys. You can keep up to date with Seemingly Evil Productions through their Facebook page. So, I think it's time we check in with Brian to see how his studies are going. Cheryl, his unlucky tutor, is out there with him now and trying to motivate him to get something done. Well, he must have made some progress by now. Cheryl?
Hello. Oh, thanks, David. I'm here live with Brian the Lion in his study, area, which is totally not a dingy corridor next to the toilet.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you Anyway, he's made next to no progress on his engineering essay and has well and truly hit rock bottom. However, he has watched a whole series of old Australian Idol videos, stalked his friends and grandparents on Facebook, and accidentally liked a post on Instagram from 48 weeks ago. Hang on. Sorry, Brian, I forgot to mention his greatest achievement of the day. Well, believe it or not, Brian's been pretty active in the old Tinder scene and has managed to get 4 matches. That's right, 4 matches. Yeah, I've got to say, I'm pretty shocked about people going for this whole weird lion thing. Hang on, have you used your own picture as your profile picture? Okay, so now I'm even more surprised you're making matches. What are you going to do when these people find out who you really are? What's that? Someone's already agreed to go on a tape with you. Go on. Show us a pic then. Holy shit! She's a looker. What are you going to do on a date with this fine specimen? Rock climbing and what else? And painting mugs. That's pretty romantic. I guess. Push it all away. Well, I wish the two of you a beautiful life together. And now let's get back to work, you lazy freak. No offence, Brian, but no, it's true. Back to you, David.
Well, that was strange. Anyway, for our next segment, we are going to cross back over to Dylan in Procrastination Station, where he's going to tell you how to maintain a healthy diet while studying. Over to you, Dylan.
Thanks, David, you chiseled son of a bitch. Now, welcome to Epic Bracket Study and Bracket Mealtime. Now, when you're studying, it can be hard to make sure you're getting all the vitamins and minerals needed for enhanced brain function. And because I have that, because I'm a genius, I'm going to give you an idea of what kind of foods are valuable to your study routine. So, start the day with a good breakfast. Should have opened that before. With eggs, just crack that in there, beautiful. Egg, bit of toast, I reckon. Just lots of bread. Bread is very good, just health-wise in general. If you're more of a cereal person, put some cereal in there and some skim milk. Make sure it's skim, though. For lunch, maybe try a tuna sandwich. I'm going to just make one now. Just as much tuna as possible for all the omega-3 things that make your brain good. So I'm going to put that in a sandwich, chuck that in. Fantastic. Yep. If you get hungry before breakfast, why not have some yogurt? Yogurt's full of natural probiotics. You can have that with some sliced apple. I'm just mixing all of this together, which is what you should do. Chuck in some almonds for some vitamin E, the best of the vitamins. And, finish the day with some whole grain pasta bolognese. And the whole grains lead to enhanced memory function. And just top that with some Parmesan cheese, which we don't have, but you should definitely put the Parmesan cheese in, all right? And if you want a bit of an energy boost, and you're a bit of a sweet tooth like I am, I'll put some dark chocolate in there. And just, already that is fantastic, all right? And chocolate, you should always also... No, I forgot to put this in from before. Put a whole glass of juice in there, and you can see that really just will bring out the flavour, essentially. And also an avocado. Have a late-night snack. Have an avocado. Put the pip in the tuna as well, and just squelch that in. Make sure you squelch it. That's a very important key ingredient. That's beautiful. All right, I feel like Jamie Bloody Oliver. And of course, keep yourself hydrated. If you don't drink water, you're going to die. So put a whole bunch of water in there. All right, and the most important thing is you need an industrial blender, which we have here, and you got to blend that in there, and you're going to make a mouth-watering smoothie. All right. Oh my God. And so that's just really gonna bring out all the goodness that you need to get the food pyramid, which is right here. All right, so that's looking good. I'm gonna give it, I think actually maybe a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more there. And you know, you might be thinking, why do I have to blend it all together? Is that necessary? No is the answer. But if you're in a hurry, which you are when you're studying, you need this in a condensed form. So and this is actually a superfood. And remember, always wear an apron so you don't get messy, and always wear a chef's hat so you don't get attacked by birds. Okay, well, I think I'm just about ready to drink this. And this is, it's actually, okay, I'm going to throw up. I think, okay, it's fine. So, back to you, David. I'm going to throw up.
Thank you, Dylan, I think, for some great advice and interesting smoothie combinations. I think I speak on behalf of all of us when I say that that was truly disgusting. Now, a word from our sponsors. Every year, hundreds of pet rocks are abandoned throughout Victoria, left alone, immobile and cold in a world they don't quite understand. Take Rock Stewart. He used to live the high life in a beach mansion, but things drastically changed when he found himself boxed up and taken to the local charity shop, where he sat collecting dust until we found him. Kid Rock had a great career until he began to try too hard to be cool. His music suffered, and unfortunately now, he's a washed-up rock star and needs your support to feel back on top. These stories are just some of the many situations these pet rocks were forced to overcome. Adopting a rock is a great way to give them a second chance and, at the same time, gain a fantastic study buddy. Why study alone when you can get support and inspiration from this little guy? What's more, with a pet rock, you'll never have to bother with friends or pets again. Now you can conveniently have both. And that's what I call hitting two birds with one stone. Table for one, make that a table for two with the convenience of no extra chair. And going to the gym, well, you guessed it. Bring along your little buddy for support in getting those rock-hard abs. Or you could find the love of your life like I did. This is Roxanne. Roxanne is an aspiring model and now a lifelong friend. Isn't that right, Roxanne? Oh, what's that, Roxanne? You want me to cross to the next segment? Let's check in with Cheryl and Brian to see how the studying is going.
Thanks, David. And Roxy, or Roxanne. Unfortunately, procrastination has reached new heights over here. Brian and I have mutually decided to give up on the essay, as it is more likely that no engineering firm would actually hire him. And I actually know nothing about engineering myself, so I have no idea why I was hired to tutor him. Therefore, I can exclusively say that we have hit rock bottom. Brian's going to fail his exams and I'm effectively unemployed. So what do you do in times like this? Well, Brian, there's only one thing you can do. And that's to debts. Do you want to see our routine?
No.
Well, we're going to show it to you anyway. Hit it, Brian.
Love it, take it, David, love it, eat it, eat it, take it, David, love it, eat it, eat it, love it, David, take it, David, love it, eat it, eat it, take it, love it, love it, eat it, take it, love it, love it, eat it, take it, David, love it, eat it. Take it, David, love it, eat it.
I'm not going to lie, I'm a little shocked and slightly confused. I think their true calling is choreography. Now, even though it's pretty much impossible to segue from a man dancing in a lion suit, we're going to shuffle forward to welcome tonight's musical guest. Tonight, we're extremely lucky to have a Melbourne-based indie folk band whose music is energetic, passionate, and bound to get your feet moving. They recently played at Ford Music Festival and the Reverence, supporting Roviana Lagoon for their single launch. Please welcome Mango Retreat. Now, Tom, tell me about the name Mango Retreat. I mean, what's the story there? Are you guys big Mango fans?
David, I would love to tell you. Yes, I'm a big Mango fan. Yeah, and Mango Retreat suits the, jumping around sort of, vibe we're all about. Why not?
Fantastic. That's great. I hear you're releasing an EP. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, that'll be coming out in around August. And we will be playing that show on, I think it's the August 13th at Workers Club. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty excited for that.
Great.
Yeah.
And you guys are all Melbourne-based. I mean, do you have any favourite spots to unwind around Melbourne?
I like to go fishing. That's pretty fun. I wouldn't say it's really around Melbourne, but
No?
yeah. It's around, I like to fish.
Okay.
You should come one time.
I should absolutely do that.
it'd be
We'll
great.
look
Why
that
not?
up. Why not, indeed? Sorry, guys. Where can people see you perform next?
At Brunswick Hotel next Friday with Gilligan Smiles and Winter Suns, our good mates. Yeah.
Awesome. Brunswick
Should be
Hotel
good.
next Friday, yeah. Fantastic. Well, you guys can follow Mango Retreat on Facebook and SoundCloud, and their links will be on our Facebook to them after the show. A final and special thanks to our guests Alice, Claire and John, not to mention the one and only Dylan Murphy, the shit we put that guy through. Now, without further ado, please welcome Mango Retreat as they perform their brand new single, Locomotion. This one is sure to get you off your bottoms. I'm David Delmenico. Good night.
What is Once I was so deep, now I think sleepless. So the things that used to say, where did you and did that away? So the things I hear that uncoming away. And you will never lend hand to any of your plans. Could you? Oh, I used to stay. Never learned your mistake. Right behind your was it so? So that your position with consequence. Call me up, keep me long as me inside. Think your butt, swing so tight, boy. If it wasn't for lust, it wouldn't be a day. Love, you can see, oh, this soul you left me. shine.